So this seems to be my charging port. Right here. Boom. That's the 60 plug. Here's the 90 plug. So there's power coming out. Power coming out. What am I missing? This project was way harder than I anticipated. I followed the schematics and watched some videos, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's the battery or something I did, but I've gone through 2 different converters. So trying to get taillight and headlights, I mean, totally just smoked them up. And at the end, I'll post a picture up so you can see what I had. I've got one more to try, which is a little fancier than the other 2. But finally, I just had to get out and ride it. Brakes, throttle, everything else just fine. Works good. Nothing's going on with it. I even have the 1, 2, 3 throttle control, so I can change the speed on depending on who's going to ride it. Brakes are working good. It's just the whole thing of trying to get that 12-volt conversion done and using the pigtails. I have something weird with this battery. The charging port actually, if I put a test light up to it, it has power. I don't know what's going on. It's very confusing. But battery's not heating. Controller ended up getting, instead of mounting here, I ended up mounting it under the tail. And I'll show you that too as we move forward in the video. It runs good. I like it. Just took it for a ride. Can't wait for my daughter to get a little more test. I know she's been tired of waiting for it. But I just need to take a break off of trying to figure out what's going on with the converter. I mean, just smoked them up like you wouldn't believe. So if you guys have any input, I'd appreciate it. Just comment or send me a message. Something I'm doing wrong, I'd appreciate it. Or tell me where to look. And I'll shoot some video here in a second. I'll cut to what's underneath the seat and how I'm gonna deal with that later on. And you see I had to trim this down a little bit in the front to get the handlebars I wanted. As you know, the other ones are a little higher and they're very narrow, which doesn't give you good control. And I want to make sure that especially new riders are going to feel more stability, kind of like on the motocross stuff. All right, guys, here we go. I'll cut to other stuff. All right, so there's my charging port, which is a 60. I ran through the original, I just cut it out. And was able to keep the 1, 2, 3 controller, speed controller. So I think I'd have to make this more of a storage area, I'm going to have to fiberglass or get some thin plastic and heat it up and mold it. You can see, like here is, this side of here has the 90. So these two are the power to the controller, which is mounted back here under the rear subframe. And then this is your charging port. And this is a 60 connection. I put a test light on it, and for some reason I was getting power out of it. It's a weird thing. I'm not familiar with this setup. But again, nothing gets hot even when I charge it up. And I ran pigtails off of, I tried running pigtails off of both sides, one side, and just nothing was happening. So I'm going to delete some of the other videos, so I don't want someone trying to follow what I did and mess up their stuff. So, overall, I'm very, very happy with it. Here's the controllers that burned up. Smoked them. And here's a little fancier one that I purchased. All right, guys, I'll see you next time in the garage.